hello everyone. Stanton Malopa again here. Now, as you can see, we've got our beautiful chart here on NASDAQ. This is, of course, the pre-week analysis. The pre-week analysis just before we enter the week. We're just going to analyze NASDAQ. So what we expect is going to happen on NASDAQ. As you can see, I've got my chart here, 4-hour time frame, right? And then as I zoom in, you tend to see that this thing is going to be going up. It's going to be going up, as you can see. It's going to be going up. But then I want to show something on a smaller time frame here. Now let us focus on a smaller time frame. Let's go to a one hour time frame. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. As you can see, on 1 hour time frame, I've got my boundary here, which is my support. This is my support. Previously, it was a resistance, of course, but now it's my support because the market is playing above these lines, right? Now, as you can see, this is my second support here. This one is my third support. So this is my first support, second support. We are focusing on supports because we are expecting what? We are expecting a buy. That is why we're focusing on support. The market is playing above. It's just bouncing above the line. So it was bouncing above this line. It was bouncing above this line, as you can see here. And now we've got this support, which was actually a resistance. But it was broken on the last candlestick on Friday. It was broken, as you can see. It's still being broken even now. When you zoom into a 15-minute time frame, you will see it even better. That this thing was broken, as you can see. We're exactly on the resistance, but now turning into a support. Here, and here. This is where we took our trades in this previous week. We got a trade here, and then we put our stop loss here. We put our take profit here. We made some profit, and also right now here on this pre-analysis, we've got the trades running that we opened here. We've got our stop loss here, and then our take profits here. Of course, this was just to show you guys. So we just started with a small account, as you can see. With a small account, very, very small account. But as you can see, it's all in blue because the market is just in the middle there. We took the trade here. Now the market is here. So this is our target here. We are going to close when the market reaches this point. Of course, it will reach throughout the week. But now, I want you to understand how did I get here, right? Let's go back to a 15-minute time frame. Actually 4 hours time frame. We're going back to 4 hour time frame. I understood that my uptrend started somewhere here. This is the latest point that I can see. This is where it started. Now it bounced here, right? It bounced here. Let me just show you. Let me just show you where it bounced. It bounced here. This is where it bounced. This is where it bounced. This is where it bounced, and then of course the first bounce was here. In fact, it was the beginning of it all, right? And then the second bounce, and then this is where there is a third bounce on the trend line. The third bounce on the trend line here. This is where there is a third bounce. This is where everything started here on the third bounce because we were waiting for a bounce on these trend lines. So as you can see, it started here, it bounced here, it bounced here. So when it bounced on this line, that's where we are looking to buy. So as it was bouncing here, we viewed on a smaller time frame. We went to a 1 hour time frame. When you go to a 1 hour time frame, you can see the third bounce is this one. So this is where it touched our trend line with this spike here. Let me just zoom on a smaller time frame, 15-minute, right? When you go to 15-minute, you can see that it spiked on the downside to touch our trend line. This is our trend line, the one that I showed you, right? This is where it bounced. So after bouncing, we wait for a buy opportunity. We wait for the market to give us a structure of a clear buy, right? So what I do usually on a 15-minute time frame, I'm looking for 3 candlesticks. The third one is going to be my entry. So they should all be in one color. So as you can see, the first candlestick was green. The second one was green. The third one is my entry point. It was green as well. So I took my buy here, and then I put my stop loss here. Why did I put my stop loss here? Because it was below the bounce. You see, it's below because I believe the market will not cross the line. So this is where I put my trend line. Because if my stop loss, if I put my stop loss here, the market won't cross, because if it won't cross, therefore my stop loss will never be hit. It's a safe stop loss. Why did I put my take profit here? Because I knew here the market is going to retrace. When it retraces, it might even come back to an entry point. So I don't want to lose everything. So as you can see, why here? Let me just show something quickly here. So I connected this point and this point, right? And then I continue going on the downside. So what did I do here? I connected this point and this point. So I thought the market is going to come and touch this line. And then when it touches this line, I exit, because that is where they retrace. And it's indeed exactly what they did. They came, they touched the line, they retraced. Then I was already out by that time. Immediately when they touch the line, I'm out. So when they retrace, is another opportunity. You can take the trades. But before you take the trades, wait for them to cross this line for a confirmation of a further movement on going on the upside. So and then I closed here, before they even retraced. Then they retraced. Then they went on the upside. Then I was late on my entry. I couldn't take it. I waited for them to come and retrace again. This was a retracement. I took the trades here, and then I put my stop loss here, and I put my take profit here. That is why now we have got these trades running. These trades are running because of this analysis here. So everything was done properly. As you can see, proper analysis. Everything is clear. Nothing to be hidden here. So as you understood, let me just quickly explain something else here. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. Now, when you go, no, 4 hours is too big. Let me go to 1 hour. I want to show something here. So these supports, how do they help you? They help you to confirm an uptrend. So if they cross the support on the upside, you already know that they are going to come and bounce on top of that support. So like here, they crossed it on the upside, they came and bounced on it, but here they even went a bit below, but they came back. The main fact is that they came back. They came and bounced on the support, bounced on the support. They went on the upside. They created this support as well. Now they crossed on the upside. They must come back and rebounce on this support. They came and bounced on the support, as you can see here. Now they're going on the upside. If they break this resistance to create a support, they need to come and rebounce on it. Now let me just show you what I mean by that. Let me just show you what I mean by that, because it can get a little bit complicated if it's not explained. Okay. I'm looking for something to draw. Let's check something to draw. There it is. Now, let's say they come on this side, break on the upside. They must come and bounce on this thing, and they can continue going on the upside. So the main fact is that on this support, they need to come and bounce on it. So they will bounce on it. When they bounce on it, that's where you can expect to buy on the upside, just like they did here. Okay, they came, and then this is where they created a false breakout, but they were supposed to have bounced here. So then they went on the upside. They came and bounced. You see, they came and bounced on the support, and then they broke it. They broke this one. Right? When they break this one now, here, when they break it, they will go on the upside, but they will come back and bounce on it. You see? Now they can continue going on the upside. So if they break this one as well, they must come and bounce on it. Then they can continue on the upside. So that's exactly what happened here. They need to bounce on the support for them to confirm an upward movement. So this was what? This was our third bounce on the big trend line. This was our second one. Bounce on the big trend line, because this is where they bounced. So this is the first confirmation. Let's go back on the bigger time frame. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. Yeah. This was our first movement. Then our second movement. Then our third movement. You see, it gets clear when you do something like that. It gets very, very clear. But anyways, yeah, I hope that you guys have understood the pre-analysis of NAS100. So let's just recap. you will get the first one here, the second one, and then the third one. On the third one is the latest one. This one is the one that we focus on. Then you switch. Now that you know that, okay, we are on the third bounce, you can switch to what? You can switch to a 1 hour time frame. When you go to a 1 hour time frame, this is your third bounce, right? Let me just remove everything here. Now, since this was our third bounce on that trend line, this was our third bounce, this one, right? This is where we're looking to buy, right? So if this is where we're looking to buy, we understand that these guys, they will never come below this point, because if they come below this point, now they are confirming something else. If they come this side, they are confirming something else. Now they're telling us they want to go down, which is something that, of course, they can't do in this case. So we have to focus on what? We have to focus on the uptrend, because it's still validated. On the uptrend. So we are here. This is where we are. Right here. Now, for you to take a buy, of course, you have to wait for them to confirm the touch here on the trend line. They touch, and then after the touching, then you can wait for what? You can wait for a confirmation, because from here it's gonna be a stop loss, and then this side is gonna be a profit. This side is going to be a profit. Yeah, this side is going to be a profit. Yeah, as you can see, this side is going to be a stop loss here. This side is going to be a profit. As the market is still continue to go on the upside, you can still capitalize inside inside the uptrend. You can still capitalize, because there are those retracements. You can make money from those retracements and all that. But for now, this analysis is pretty clear for now. And then, as you can see, another thing that confirms this buy is this thing. You see, why did we buy here? Is because of this. It was on the bounce. It came to bounce. So it came to bounce on the. It came to bounce on the support. It went up, then it came to bounce on the support. You see, so we're expecting an uptrend from here. So this another confirmation. The first confirmation, of course, is the touch of the trend line. The second confirmation is the what? Is the bounce of the support, all that. Yeah. So from this week, we're expecting the market to rally on the upside, a little bit. It can come and retest, but it must end up rallying on the upside. So we're expecting to buy this week, because there is a huge momentum in terms of buying NASDAQ this week, and also USD. Yeah. I hope that you guys have gotten to understood every analysis that I've done here on NASDAQ. Yeah. Why are we expecting another last thing? Why are we expecting a bounce here? Because we are at the verge of what? We are on the verge of a support as well here. Don't forget that. We are at the verge of another support here. So the market must come and bounce. Yeah, it must bounce exactly on the support here. It must bounce and rally on the upside. So it's some call it a retest. Yeah, some call it a retest, a bounce, call it whatever, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah. So yeah, guys, this is the pre-analysis of NAS100. I hope you guys will be utilizing this to head into the week and make some money from it, because this is where all the money is. Cheers and peace, guys. Take care.